I have been in the church for ages, and no good man has ever proposed to me. At my age, I have neither husband nor children. Many of these couples I see here are not even born again, yet they are happily married. In fact, life is indeed unfair. When I was at my tender age, I was told that life does not give us what we want but what we fight for. This saying can never be true. It is only said to comfort the lonely. What haven't I done? What kind of prayer haven't I prayed for a man to marry me? Is it actually true that God created me in His own image? If indeed God created me in His image, then why am I still not married? The world is full of uncertainties indeed. No matter what, I must get married. Even if I need to be a second wife, I would do it. I am aging. All my female colleagues are married. They are happy with their husbands and kids. I have to leave for the house. When will I get married? Please show me kindness and give me a man to marry. Forgive me for whatever sin that is hindering my marriage. Please, Lord.
Monica, why are you crying again? How long are you going to keep on with this? Remember, I told you to exercise patience. Haven't you read that God's time is the best?
I haven't read it.
All right then, if you haven't read it before, then haven't you heard it also that God's time is the best?
I have, but I am not sure about that anymore. Maybe it is true, but it doesn't apply to marriage. I think marriage happens by chance.
There are concrete evidence in the Bible. Haven't you read what Job went through? He lost all his children, including his possessions. And remember, marriage does not happen by chance. It comes from above. The book of James says that all good and perfect things come from above.
Then God is slack to His promise.
It's a blasphemous word. God is not slack to His promise. In His appointed time, He makes all things beautiful. Do you know why at times man thinks God is slack to His promise?
I don't want to know why, Mom. I have had enough of all these words.
Monica, shut your mouth. Watch the words you speak. God is a consuming fire. Do not speak blasphemous words. He is a fearful God. He will bring the right man to you, so do not worry.
It seems you don't understand, Mom. Look at my age. I am getting to my 40s. All my younger siblings are with their husbands now, but look at me. I am here all alone, without a husband and children. For crying out loud, Mom, I am nearing menopause. In just a few years, I can't bear children. I won't be able to give you any grandchildren, but then again, I know it doesn't bother you because my siblings who are married have already given you all the grandchildren you need. That is why you refuse to see my pain.
Oh, my dear child, how can you say that? I share your pains. I know how it feels to be desperate for a thing. I just want you to believe and trust in the Lord. Who knows if God is preparing the right man for you? Just continue to wait on Him. Please, don't say anything in desperation to offend God. He is a God of mercy and kindness. Believe in Him and you will never be put to shame. After all, we are made to understand that God hates murmuring.
Okay, Mom. I will heed your words. Just remember me in prayers.
Okay, my dear child, you have my utmost support. Come now, give Mommy a hug.
Thanks, Mom. Pastor, you asked me to come see you after service. I hope all is well, please.
Yes, Monica, everything is well. Your mother told me all that happened yesterday.
Listen, Monica. Keep waiting upon the Lord in prayer, and He will answer you.
Pastor, I don't know what I haven't done. I have fasted, I have prayed, and I have done everything I could, yet there are no answers to my prayers.
Don't worry, I understand you.
Everybody claims to understand me, but it's not true. Everyone claims to understand me, yet I go through the pains alone.
My sister, God is not slack to his promise as people think, but is patient towards you, not wishing that any should perish.
Yea, my husband is right. God is not slow to his promise. Look at what Hannah went through. Hannah was a true child of God. The Bible even testifies that, upon all her righteousness, she was a barren. God knows Hannah was his child, yet he shut her womb until Hannah prayed her heart out. Let's look at something here in the Bible. The Gospel of John chapter 9 says that, one day Jesus and his disciples passed by and saw a man blind from birth. And his disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? And the Bible says that Jesus answered, and said, it was not that this man sinned, or his parents, but that the works of God might be displayed in him. You might be going through such condition for a purpose that the works of God might be displayed in you.
All right, pastor and wife, I am grateful you took time to talk to me over my matter. I will bear your words in mind. Thank you very much. I shall take my leave.
I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. I believe marriage is treating you well.
My dear, I have been very well. I've got to say, marriage is the best decision I made so far in my life. In fact, I wish I had married earlier. My husband is such a darling and he treats me like a queen. A queen, I wish. The way that man is maltreating me in the house, I wish I never got married. Marriage is the worst decision of my life. My husband is wicked and mean. He beats me over every little thing and buys me nothing. Can you imagine? I am married, but I have to fend for myself all the time. How I wish I could go back in time and change my decision.
Wow, her life must be going on well for her. I envy her. How I wish I had gotten such a good marriage like hers.
I believe it is going well for you too?
Of course. My life is perfect. My husband is the best a man could ever be. He dotes on me like and loves me every little chance he gets. He takes me on vacations and buys me whatever I want. In fact, he is buying me a new car next week. My life and marriage are at its peak, my dear.
Wow, her husband is even buying her a car? Wow, how did this girl become so lucky? She is even not that pretty. Her husband must be blind to dote on her like that. I will try to find a way to ruin her happy marriage. Nonsense. How can she have a happy life when I don't? Wow, my sister, I am so happy for you. We both deserve the good things we are enjoying in our lives and marriages. In fact, getting married is the best thing we ever did in our lives.
You and who? If you knew how much I regret getting married, you wouldn't be ranting nonsense. My husband raises his hand on me every time and calls me barren. Oh God. I know, right? That is the best thing we ever did. Look, is that not Monica walking towards us? Wow, it's really her. Oh God. She is really getting old. I guess she is entering her 40s now.
I know, right? I wonder what she is waiting for. Wonders shall never end. Look at me. I am married with 2 kids, meanwhile she's almost 5 years older than me.
Speak undertone before we are heard. Monica is drawing closer, else we will be in trouble. Greetings.
Greetings. How are you, Monica? It's been quite some time now.
I am good by the grace of God, and yea, it's been quite some time now. Where have you been?
Well, you know I married some years ago, so obviously I am with my husband. We've been together for some times now. By the grace of God, I am also blessed with 2 kids.
It actually slipped my mind that you are married. I never knew you have 2 kids. Wow, wonderful. This is the Lord's doing. I am happy for you. By the way, I am on my way to run an errand for my mother, so I shall be on my way. See you guys next time.
All right, dear. See you next time.
Do you have to tell her all these? Does she have to know the number of kids you have? Monica got herself into trouble.
She wanted to know where I have been, and I couldn't hold it. I had to tell her everything. Did you see the jealousy on her face? Oh my God, that was hilarious. I am being late. I have to leave now before my husband comes back home.
Okay, my dear. My greetings to your family. Joan talked of her husband and 2 kids. It means she's really happily married, unlike me who was faking it. She also has 2 kids now. She's a complete woman now. I have been married for also 5 years now, without even a child, yet my husband maltreats me. Monica is even better than me, but she never knew. She wishes to be me, and I wish also to be her. Always my house is on fire. It's as if I am single. Look at Joan. Life is giving her the best treatment. Where at all did I pass to deserve this kind of marriage?
In fact, marriage is not a joke. One needs adequate preparations and intensive prayers before entering into marriage. The word marriage itself is a very big load. See the way I was bragging. If only Mavis knew the torment I was passing through. But she is very lucky. She found the right man. Her husband loves her that much to even treat her like a queen. That is rare. Greetings, my husband.
God will punish you and your greetings. Where did you go, and where are you coming from? How many times have I told you to stay home, and do not go out? I married you 8 years ago. I feed you always ever since I married you, and what have you been able to offer me in return? Not even a child. Childless woman. I need children. Give me children. You have wasted my time for the past 8 years. Had I known you were barren, I would not have married you.
But
what? Haven't I told you to shut your mouth when I am speaking? You dare not to speak when I speak. Childless woman, what did you use your womb for? The next time you talk back at me, I will teach you a lesson. You have to pack your belongings and leave my house. I can't live with a barren woman. What? What did I do wrong?
please, I am sorry. Give me one more chance. I do not have any place to go to.
I told you to do as I say, but never try to talk back at me. Next time, talk back at me again and you will see my other side. All my colleagues are carrying their own children. But look at me. This is the pain of marrying a barren woman. I've learned a lesson. Next time, I will run a medical test before getting married. Pastor told me to go for medical test, but I lied to him because I desperately needed to get married, but I am bearing the consequences now.
I wish I had a man like Joanne's husband. She is happily married.
Get me my food.
Your food? There is no food.
And how dare you talk to me this way? The next time you talk to me this way, I will discipline you.
I know what you can do. Wife beater. Your fellow men are out there giving better treatment to their wives. You are here warning me. Wife beater.
Watch your tongue, or else.
Or else what, Moses?
Did you just call me Moses? You called me by my name for the first time?
Yes, I did. A wife beater deserves no title. Go and look at Simon, your bosom friend Simon. He gives better treatment to Joanne, his wife. They are happily married. You are here maltreating me. Giving me warnings. Threatening me. You don't deserve a woman like me.
I don't deserve a woman like you? Yea, it's very true. How can I deserve a barren woman? Try and have your own children. You've spent ages in this marriage and you have nothing to show. Did she compare me to Simon? She compared our marriage to Simon's and Joanne's marriage. She called me a wife beater. She deserves more than I did to her. I will teach her a lesson more tremendous next time. I'm tired of marrying a barren woman.
And have you ran a medical test to see if you are fit medically? You always blame me for this our childlessness condition, meanwhile your condition could also be a factor.
How dare you show your husband disrespect? You prideful barren woman, try that next time and you will see how I deal with you.
I am not surprised you did it again. It is not news. I hate you. I wish I had not married you in the first place.
But you eventually did. We are married now. It's too late.
I wish I had listened to my pastor. It pays to listen to elders. Joanne married soon after I got married, but her case is different. She is happy with 2 kids. I regret getting married. I will go to my parents. I can't do this anymore. I don't want to die in this marriage and perish.
You lie. You aren't going anywhere. You are forever bound.
Well, you know I married some years ago, so obviously I am with my husband. We've been together for some time now. By the grace of God, I am also blessed with 2 kids. This Joanne that I am older than, is now married with 2 kids. Am I going to die without child? Life is indeed a war. From her conversation, I can boldly say that she is happily married. This is every woman's dream. Every young woman aspires to have a responsible man as a husband like Joanne's husband.
And why are you talking to yourself so loudly again?
The emotional pain is too much for me. All my colleagues are gone. I am still staying with you. Isn't it shameful, Mom?
With God it is not shameful, but man may think otherwise. And remember, whatever a man says is only his opinion, but whatever God says is final. God has the final authority. Remember also that with God nothing shall be impossible.
But Mom, Joanne is happily married with 2 kids.
God understands your condition. Do you know what she goes through that she cannot share with you? It is said that patience removes mountains, so have patience, my daughter.
I paid you unannounced visit today. I came to check on you.
I was actually preparing to leave home. You came on time. You are fortunate. Please do come in and have a seat. Oh my God. Mavis, what happened to your face? Look at your face? It is swollen. What happened to you? Were you beaten? Please tell me, what happened to you?
Don't mind it. It's nothing.
Come on, are you kidding? Your face clearly shows that you were beaten, and you are telling me it's nothing.
He beat me. That is what he does anytime I mistakenly provoke him to anger. He retaliates by raising his hands on me.
This is an eyesore. You can charge him for marital abuse and assault, and the police would apprehend him as soon as possible. How can a wife be beaten in this century and age? Modernization swept this kind of treatment away years back. He could have even killed you. Poor you. Oh my God. I can't believe I envied her even to the point of wanting to destroy her marriage because I thought she was in a happy marriage. I guess her situation is no different from mine.
I am even planning of leaving for my parents' place. But do you know what? He called me a barren woman.
Really? A barren woman? You mean he called you a barren woman and beat you up afterwards? What? How can your husband be so wicked? Never mind him, Mavis. Very soon you shall also carry your own child.
Amen. Market is rather slow today. Let me go and get something to eat first. I am awfully famished.
Will you take your time and eat? It's not like I don't feed you in the house. People might think that I am a bad cook and a lazy wife.
Well, aren't you? Why are we here in the first place? Is it not because you have been pretending to be sick and have refused to cook for the past few days?
Well, did you forget that I was beaten by you some days ago? That is why I am sick.
Enough with your excuses, woman. Let me enjoy my meal. Lazy woman.
Oh mine, is that not Joanne and her husband? Wow, how good and how pleasant it is for married couples to be seen together in a good and cozy mood.
Oh, Mavis, what are you doing here?
Well, I came to get something to eat, my dear. Market is rather bad today and I was feeling hungry too. But you forgot one thing. Where are your 2 kids? Did you leave them home all alone?
2 kids? Where from those 2 kids?
My husband, please let's hurry up. I think the talking is okay for now. We have to keep going. I am not feeling well.
Will you shut up before I do it for you? You know what I can do.
Wait, what? Did Joanne's husband just snap at her? Ha! Oh mine, this is interesting. So her husband can treat her like this.
If you dare disrespect me here, I will beat you black and blue. Nonsense. It seems you have forgotten my true colors. Do you have a womb that can conceive? Barren woman. Have you conceived before? You liar.
So, this is it. My case is not different. Joanne and I drink from the same cup. Our husbands have the same parents. Wow! Wonders happen each and every day. Joan is really a pretender just like myself, and I have been so busy envying her. My life is such a joke.
You know how much I regret marrying you. I have told you to pack your belongings and leave my house. I want to have my peace of mind. I can't stay with you anymore. I need my own children.
Joanne. So is it true that you have no child? So why did you pretend? What did you gain by doing that? You nearly tore my home apart. You made your home sound so perfect. I admit that I somehow lied about my marriage too, but I think you went too far. How can you lie about having children? I'm done with being your friend. In fact, I am not even hungry again. Let me go back and watch my store.
How can Mavis leave her store unattended? Where could she be? I am running late for my errand. Let me go to the other sellers and get the items.
Wonders shall never end. I better go home and make things right with my husband. If not that I have been comparing my marriage to Joanne's and disrespecting my husband, my home would have been very peaceful.
Mavis, oh thank God, I was just leaving your place. I came to get some items but you were nowhere to be found. Where did you go and why are you talking to yourself? Is everything all right?
My sister, you won't believe what just happened. I was hungry and went to the diner to get something to eat, but you won't believe what just happened.
What happened, my sister?
I run into Joanne and her husband at the diner. I inquired about her 2 children and you won't believe your ears. She lied about having children. In fact, she lied about her happy marriage. Her husband even threatened to beat her and called her a liar. In fact, her husband made a statement which indicates that he has been beating her. He even left in anger and warned her to go and pack her things from his house because he can't be with a barren woman anymore.
You mean all that happened? But, wow, wonders shall never end. There I was, comparing myself to her and feeling miserable in life. It seems her life is nowhere near perfect. I was so jealous of her that I couldn't even sleep at night because I was burning with jealousy.
My sister, is not just you. Had I not compared my marriage to hers, will my husband be beating me?
Wait, what? So you mean your life and marriage aren't perfect either? Wow, you guys surely know how to pretend. And there I was, wishing to be in your shoes. Life is indeed not a competition. I am grateful to God for His delay in my marital life. Now that I know how marriage is, I shall surely take my time and not end up like you two.
Yes, my dear, you should. Take your time and pray to God. Ask for His will and not your will, else you will end up just like us. You know what? Let me go home and apologize to my husband for my past behaviors. Maybe he will forgive and my marriage might turn around. See you next time.
Wonders shall never end. Oh, Heavenly Father, I am grateful to you and at the same time sorry. Please forgive me for my constant murmuring and complaints concerning my marriage. I am truly sorry.
Oh God, see where my lies have landed me. I have been so competitive with other women instead of focusing on my marriage and home. Instead of being a good wife, I have wrecked my marriage with my own hands. How can I face all those I competed with as a divorcee? How can I face my parents? Oh God, this is so shameful. I will eventually become a laughing stock. But all the same, I deserve it. I mean, I got served with the lies I cooked.
My lovely husband, I made your favorite food. Please, come sit down and eat.
Really? My food is ready? You mean you actually prepared me food without me asking for it and it's even my favorite? Did the sun rise from the north?
I am so sorry, my husband. I have learned to treat a husband well. I have learned to avoid comparing the condition of others to that of mine. Please forgive me for all the past things. I have turned over a new leaf.
I forgive you. Forgive me also, and let's start afresh. I promise not to raise my hand on you anymore.
Oh Father in heaven, thank you for showing me mercy and touching the heart of my husband and making him to forgive me.
Why the sudden change? She's a total change person. God, please help me treat my wife with care. A respectful wife deserves a better treatment.
Has the baby finally gone to sleep?
Shush. Honey, lower your voice before you wake him up.
God has really been good to us. We married a year ago, and we have a bouncing baby boy now.
God never make mistakes. He is a covenant-keeping God. I thought God was slack to keep His promise, until I realized that He takes His time to prepare the recipient adequately before He delivers whatever He has to him. Indeed, who knows if God was preparing the right man for me.
Thanks for watching this video from Celia Animations. Please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel for more inspirational and life-changing Christian videos. God bless you.